Hey ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Steven here from the channel Radolescence. Thank you so much for tuning into my videos, and today I'm joined by one of my good friends over in Las Vegas here, Timmy from the channel Imagine Scent.
Hey guys.
I'm going to leave his information down below. Definitely make sure to subscribe to him. And today we have a special one, and I'll tell you why in just a bit. This one by the House of Matriarch. It's called Toukka, so stay tuned. So it's truly a pleasure for me to be here right now because this is a scent that you had sort of custom made by Christy Michelle, who is the perfumer for the House of Matriarch. And the House of Matriarch is a company that I have a ton of experience with because I do have their official sample set courtesy of Freddie Rivera. So Freddie, thank you so much for sending that to me. And I've tried a lot of them, and I've reviewed Devotion on my channel, and it seems like everything that I've sampled, I've been a really big fan of. Coco Blanc being another one of my favorites as well.
Mine as well, yeah.
Yeah. And I tried this one for the first time today, and it was your creative direction, or you had the idea for the scent, and you pitched it to her, and I guess she just ended up really liking it. She accepted it, and I'm really glad that it was brought to market because this is a really good scent. We did a video where you introduced this to me on your channel. We just blindly sniffed 5 niche fragrances, and I smelled this. And at first I was like, oh, I get the florals in here, I get a tropical vibe, I get some fruity notes. And then the more and more that I smelled it, like going back to the paper right now, it's really opening up, you know, and the coconut is coming out and the florals are so accessible, and I'm not a floral guy, you know. There are a few that I like. I love heliotrope, I like rose, I can do iris, I like orange blossom, but anything else like freesia, narcissus, not my thing. But there's something about this that I really do like. So as far as the name for this one goes, Toukka, where does that come from? Like, is that Thai?
It's actually Thai. Toukka is the English way to say it. It's a lot easier. The actual way to say it in my language is Toukka. But yeah, Toukka, it's definitely a lot easier. So the meaning behind this name is the name actually means a turtle doll. And a turtle doll, to me, doesn't really mean anything, but it means a lot to the perfumer Christy. I think in her culture is some sacred protector or something spiritual like that. So she named the fragrance after it, and actually fits really well. So
I noticed that in the I guess the advertisement for this scent, there is a turtle in the corner.
There's a turtle.
And I was like, oh wow, like, but it's funny because we were talking about another brand that we have here on the table in front of us, and you said they make sort of picturesque scents, but as soon as I saw that graphic, it translated really well to the smell.
Definitely, yeah. So this fragrance is inspired by an island in my home country called Gok Tao, and that translates to the Turtle Island. That's why the name Toukka fits so well with this fragrance, is that it's inspired by a turtle island. So it's a very tropical island. Of course, this is a really tropical fragrance. It has a lot of exotic fruits, exotic flowers, and what you would imagine an exotic tropical island in Asia would be like. So I visited that island when I was a kid. I had many good memories with that island. So that's why I wanted to do a fragrance that was inspired by that. And personally, I feel like there's not a lot of tropical fragrance out there that smells truly tropical. So I wanted to create something that was akin to that, and she nailed it. To me, I think she really nailed this one.
Yeah, I mean, I've personally never been there, but like I am familiar with a little bit of Thai culture. I have some friends. I'm very familiar with Thai cuisine, and even smelling it, and I saw the note breakdown. The mango, there's the mango sweet sticky rice, and the coconut is a base for a lot of curry dishes. So as soon as I smelled it, I was like, oh, I can see what they were going for. And I'm now hearing it from you, I'm so happy that it is so sentimental to you, and that she nailed it. And did you guys have to go through a lot of samples and variations, or was it like love at first sniff?
Actually, we only went through one redone. Like it was more of a touch-up, not redone. It was more of a touch-up. So it's kind of like a love at first sniff. She really did nail this from the get-go with like a little bit of tweaks at the end. That's about it. But phenomenal job on her part. Really nailing this. I don't know how she was able to do that. I don't think she ever been to Thailand before. So surprised, it was too much surprise that she did this fragrance so well, and I cannot ask for a better fragrance.
That's amazing. And I know House of Matriarch, I didn't mention this earlier, but they have a reputation for using a lot of natural ingredients. And there are a few houses like that. And I know synthetics really, they can make a fragrance, and a lot of synthetics are beloved in our community. You have Ambroxan, you have Isoe Super, you have some more accessible notes that would otherwise either be hard to source if they were in their natural counterpart, or they would just be too expensive. So, but with this one, this is a bit more affordable than the standard line, right?
Yes, definitely. The standard line costs $330 for 50 ml. This is $240, and I'm gonna mention this as well. 10% of the proceed goes to the Coral Reef Alliance to help preserve the coral reefs too.
Wow.
So I think that's really, really cool. I'm glad that she did that, since this fragrance was inspired by
That's awesome.
the island and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's definitely a cheaper Matriarch, very affordable. And if you have like a sales coupon, I know she have sales all the time. She's really notorious for giving out sales.
Yeah.
You can really grab this one for not that much really. And they come in 3 sizes. The 2 ml, which looks like this right here, it comes in this little box right here, and the 15 ml, which I don't have with me, and it comes in the 50 ml, which is this one.
Awesome. So if you want something that's a bit more affordable, you can go for the intermediate size, not the large, not the small either. So I just think that's so awesome, and I think it's natural smelling for sure, given its nature. I think it's exotic smelling, and I think that's due to a lot of the florals that are in here. And marigold, you mentioned, is one of the
tops,
top notes, and I get it, and it's floral, but it's not feminine, and the fruits in here are so unconventional. I think we're so used to like bergamot or apple, and with this one, to really bring mango into the equation.
Mango, lychee are the 2 main players here for the fruits. So definitely not fruits that you would normally smell in other fragrances. So, and you're right, it does not smell feminine. It's perfectly unisex to me, and that's surprising because there's so much florals in here too. Yeah.
Ylang-ylang?
Ylang-ylang, yeah, I think ylang-ylang in here as well.
Yeah. It's just, it's not sharp, it's not piercing, it's just very welcoming. And I think it's an awesome scent. So Timmy, I really want to thank you for answering my questions, because you had me try it for the first time today. So I can't really comment on the performance. Does it last
this
a long
one
time?
Is an average performance. It last I tested around 6 hours on me, so very average in performance, more of a personal scent. Much like a lot of Matriarch fragrances, they're a lot more personal and a lot more artistic, so more for connoisseurs, I would say, not for the avid fragrance wearer who wears to get compliments per se, or wears to get noticed. They're not really for those, but more for the collectors, the connoisseur who love fragrances more as an art. But this is definitely one that I can say can be worn by everyone, even for those people who, just wear fragrances for general purposes. This is very wearable.
I do think so.
So yeah.
Cool. So I am going to leave links for purchase down below, or even if you want to get yourself one of these small sizes, I think it'll be worth it, just so you guys can put your note on it. I was telling Timmy behind the scenes, the only frame of reference that I have for a fragrance that has a note of mango in it is Un Jardin sur le Nil, and probably the one that you just had me smell today, which is called Butterfly, and it's a Thai brand, and it's the fragrance is called Mango Sticky Rice.
Smells just like the mango sticky rice they serve. Very good.
It does.
I think it'd be cool, since I have so many of those small samples. Is it okay if I host a giveaway on your channel?
That would be amazing. I would love that.
Sure. Like I'll host let's say, because I have like 10 of those ones. I'll give away 2 on your channel.
That sounds good. Yeah.
And I'll send them myself.
So I'll just forward all the winners' information?
Yes, definitely.
Cool. So what can we do to enter?
Just like, comment, subscribe on Steven's channel and myself. Of course, very simple. I just want people to try it. So yeah, just like, comment, subscribe to both of our channels. Make sure notifications. Very
enable
important.
Notifications, yeah, so you don't miss any future content.
Yes, exactly.
So that's awesome. Thanks again, Timmy. Really appreciate you answering my questions. Big thank you to Christy Michelle for just making a wonderful scent, and good luck on the giveaway, everybody. And once again, information is going to be down below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care.
Bye.